Okay, legislator, no dandies, yeah, it's okay. How you doing?
Very well. Very well.
Listen,
a little tired today.
That's what I want to talk about. Now, you're going to get rid of the government plane?
We've made a commitment to sell it, so it's actually we've grounded it while the necessary process goes in place. Ultimately, when we came into government, the former government was using it over 700 hours a year. We have managed effectively to only use it when we need to, so it's down to somewhere around 200 hours a year, and it costs a lot of money to keep a plane operating. There are good reasons to have access to a plane, but we couldn't justify the costs associated with it. It just didn't make sense. And these are difficult times. We're asking all New Brunswickers to play a part in helping us get back to fiscal balance. So doing this is something that made sense for us.
I shouldn't tell you this, but I was kidnapped a couple of weeks ago by a Liberal and bought me at the opening of the headquarters of Brian Gallant in Bouttouche. Okay? So I drove from here. We left at noon. Went to Bouttouche, stayed there a few hours, arrived back here at 11 o'clock at night. I was tired. So what? As Premier, do you got to go from here to Campbellton? You're not going to have a plane?
Well, my schedule yesterday, and it was we had a really good day yesterday. Left the apartment for Sussex between 6:30 and 6:45 yesterday morning. We went from Fredericton to Sussex. I had a budget speech with the Sussex Chamber of Commerce. We had a really good discussion afterwards. Then I went on to the Petitcodiac Regional School, and it's a K-12 school. I met with grade 11 and 12 political science students for an hour, and we had a really good discussion. Went on to Moncton and spoke with at the Rotary dinner, about 200 people there, again about the budget and where we want to go to grow jobs in New Brunswick and be able to bring our young people home from the West. After that, I had a jobs announcement in Moncton, which was really good, and that was with cooperators.
What time was that?
That was probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
It was cooperators, and they announced 25 jobs, very excellent paying jobs. New Brunswickers who are bilingual, well-educated, greatly motivated.
I'm letting you make your speech, but that's okay.
Isn't this good?
Yeah.
And after that, I met with the company. And
what time was that?
Well, it would have been probably 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And then we headed for Shippagan. Shippagan.
From Moncton? What? So, you drove there?
Sure. And so last night.
Hold it. What time? Hold it. Calm down. What time did you arrive in Shippagan?
Oh, probably. I don't know what time it was. It was probably 6:30.
Was it dark? No,
it was still late.
It was still light. Okay, so 6:30.
So we got to Shippagan, and there were a group of protesters around EI there. So
How many?
Paul, probably 20.
20.
So Paul Robichaud and I went out and we met with them. We had a good discussion.
Oh yeah, politicians are good.
No,
psychiatrists, they will listen. They're good listeners.
We went out and met with them. After that, I met with the 5 chambers of commerce from.
What time was that?
Oh, probably 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
So we met with the chambers of commerce until 7:30. The 5 in the peninsula, to talk about their priorities, and then I had a budget speech in Shippagan. And
what time was that?
We finished around 10 o'clock, I think, and then we drove back here. And
drove?
And got home somewheres between 1 and 1:30. And then we had to be here this morning early for preparation for the house today.
How long would it take you to fly the plane from Shippagan to here?
Oh, probably 45 minutes. So.
And how long it took to drive?
3.5 hours.
What did you do in the back seat? Did you sleep? Or?
I do emails.
Yeah, we know that.
Try to do lots of preparing phone calls, things like that. So
that's good.
Take care.
So really, but is it good to get rid of the government plane? I mean, I'm just having some sympathy here.
We've said
I'm not kissing ass here. I'm just
we've said from square one, it does make sense to sell the government plane because the amount of hours we use it and the costs associated with doesn't make fiscal sense. What it does make sense in certain times when you are very busy is to rent a plane if it makes sense on that. That brings the cost way down.
Okay. By the way, one question. You wouldn't know. How's the roads here in New Brunswick?
The roads aren't. It's spring in New Brunswick, so there are always potholes and there are always frost heaves, but as a whole, they're not too bad.
Thank you very much.